Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to make this beautiful earring. I have made this using the very interesting Jasmine stitch. We are going to do them in rounds. For this project I am going to use this bright yellow beautiful yarn. This is anchor knitting cotton, a crochet hook 1.75 mm, an ear wire. So let's get started. You can start this with a magic ring, but I'm going to chain 4. Make a slip knot and chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Insert the hook into the first chain, not through a single thread. Always remember to insert the hook through both the threads. Always pick up 2 loops like this. Yarn over and pull through. Now chain 3. Now we are going to work the first puff stitch and hold the tail along with the ring so that we don't have to manage them at the end. Yarn over, insert the hook into the ring, yarn over and pull up a loop. Do this for a total of 3 times. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. 2 times, yarn over and pull up a loop again. We have 7 loops on the hook. Maintain the length of the loops. Yarn over, pull through all. Now make a chain to secure the first puff stitch. This is our first puff stitch. Now chain 2, yarn over and insert the hook into the chain we had made to secure the puff stitch. Yarn over and pull back a loop. Do this 3 times as we had previously done. Always put your index finger on the loops in order to maintain the length. This is the first puff stitch on our hook. We are going to work 2 puff stitches this time. Yarn over and insert the hook into the ring where we had made the first puff stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop 3 times. Now we have 2 puff stitches on the hook. Yarn over and pull through both. Make a chain to secure both the puff stitches. We have 3 puff stitches now. Chain 2. Start the next puff stitch into the chain which we had made to secure the previous puff stitch. Put your index finger there. This is our first puff stitch on the hook. Now we are going to work a puff stitch into the ring. In this row we are going to do puff stitches in pairs. 2 puff stitches on the hook, yarn over and pull through both. Make a chain to secure. Make 2 chains and start your next puff stitch. Insert the hook into the secure chain. And the next puff stitch into the ring. Yarn over and pull through both the puff stitches. Make a chain to secure. We have 1, 2, 3 and 4 puff stitches vertically. We need to make 6. Chain 2 and start your next puff stitch. The next one into the ring. Yarn over and pull through both and a chain to secure. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We need to do one more. Chain 2. Now let's make our last pair of puff stitches. The 6th one into the circle. Yarn over and pull through all. Make a chain to secure. We have 6 puff stitches in the center. But only 5 puff stitches around. So we need to make one more puff stitch, one horizontal puff stitch. Now we have to insert the hook into the secure chain of the first puff stitch. Insert the hook. This is our first puff stitch just above it. Yarn over and pull through and pull through. Make a chain to secure. Now insert the hook once again into the same place and pull up a loop and make a slip stitch. Our first row is complete. Chain 3. and start our next puff stitch. Insert the hook into the same place where we had completed. The first puff stitch, yarn over, pull through. This is the first puff stitch of the second row. Insert the hook into the secure chain. This is the first puff stitch on the hook. We are going to make one more into the same place where we had made the first puff stitch. Two puff stitches on the hook, yarn over, pull through all, make a chain to secure, and chain 2. Now we'll do the second puff stitch into the same place where we have previously done 2 puff stitches. Two puff stitches on the hook. Now we are going to make the third puff stitch. Yarn over and insert the hook in between the 2 horizontal puff stitches. This time we will be working a total of 3 puff stitches together. 3 puff stitches on the hook, yarn over and pull through all. Make a chain to secure. Here we had started with 1 puff stitch, then we did a pair of 2 and then a set of 3 puff stitches together. Now we will start the next set. In this row we will do alternatively 2 puff stitches and 3 puff stitches. And we'll work the second puff stitch into the same place where we had done the previous puff stitch. Pull through all and a chain to secure. Chain 2. Now we are going to make a set of 3 puff stitches. Make the next puff stitch into the previous space. And the third one in the space between the 2 horizontal puff stitches. 3 puff stitches on the hook, yarn over and pull through all. Make a chain to secure. We have completed the set of 3. Now we will be working a set of 2. Into the space where we had done the previous puff stitch, yarn over and pull through all. Make a chain to secure. Here we are working a set of 3 puff stitches. Into the space where we had made the previous puff stitch, and the third one in between the 2 horizontal puff stitches. Yarn over and pull through all, and a chain to secure. Chain 2. The next puff stitch into the space where we had previously done. Yarn over and pull through all. Now we will be making a set of 3. Into the space where we had previously done. And the third one in between the 2 horizontal puff stitches. Yarn over, pull through all. We had started with 6 puff stitches in the center and 6 horizontal puff stitches around it. In the second row, we started with a single puff stitch. Then we did alternatively a pair of 2 and a set of 3 puff stitches all around. We should have a total of 12 horizontal puff stitches all around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. We need to do one more. Work the last puff stitch into the place where we had done the previous puff stitch. This is going to be our last puff stitch. Yarn over and pull through all. We have completed all 12 horizontal puff stitches. Now we are going to complete the row with a slip stitch into the chain which we had made just above the first puff stitch. Yarn over and pull through. We have completed the element for the earring. Now it's time to attach the ear wire. Insert this loop into the ear wire. And grab your hook and make a slip stitch once again. This will secure the ear wire in place. Pull up a loop and cut it off. Our earring is almost ready. We just need to secure to weave the ends, the tails inside. Pull the tail through the stitches a couple of times. And tie a knot with both the ends. You can leave the knot just as it is, or you can also apply a little bit of fabric glue to keep the knot even more stronger. So friends, our earring is ready. Isn't it beautiful? I made one more pair and I attached a few crystals to give it that extra dazzle. The crystals look really pretty. You can keep the earrings just as they are or add the crystals, whatever way you like it. I am going to add this pair of black and yellow crystal to this yellow earring. Close the loop. And there you are. Our earring is now all set to be worn. Always remember to go through 2 threads. That way the threads don't get pulled. If you go through a single thread, the loop becomes very big. The loop gets pulled. How do you like the earrings, friends? Aren't they so pretty? You can add the crystals, you can go without them. They look equally fabulous. I hope this video has helped you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please do hit the bell icon to get notified of new videos as soon as I release them. Thank you so much for watching.